I'm not too sure what happened, guys. I feel like we woke up one morning and all of a sudden we have a full-fledged farm. We have turkeys, we have cows, we have a bunch of meat chickens, we have a bunch of egg layers, we have pigs. Yeah, guys, we're doing it. We're farming. We're farming. Zeke, what's up, Zeke? Good morning. Good morning. Elvira, good morning. Now that we just moved our new egg layers out to their new coop, we're gonna play chicken tractor carousel this morning because we gotta move these two pigs out on fresh grass. And the easiest way to do that is with a movable chicken tractor. If you're just moving them from this area to this area, like right next to each other, it's pretty easy. You know, you just set up the fence and then you can move them right over. But we're moving them from here all the way to over there. They did clear out all the poison ivy that we had growing right here. It looks pretty bare now. The only spot we can bring that chicken coop is right in here. And then we're gonna have to move them from here to inside the door. Also, if you're gonna move pigs, make sure you do not feed them. Feed them after you move them. Zeke? Zeke's hungry. Zeke's hungry. Oh, yeah. Does that feel good, Zeke? Zeke's waiting patiently. Huh, Zeke?
Here. Turn off the fence.
Come on, guys. I know you're hungry. Let's put the feed in here. Hey, pigs. Hey, pigs. Right here. Right here. Hey, pigs.
Oh, what's this?
Hi, pigs.
Oh, okay.
Come on. This way.
There you go.
Elvira. Elvira. Elvira.
Uh-oh. Penelope?
Elvira.
Don't let her through there.
Elvira. Over here. 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 Come on. This way.
Yay! We did it!
It's always nerve-wracking to move pigs. Let me tell you, we're traumatized from last year's pigs, or
This year when we got them.
and this year too. They escaped, so it is traumatizing. But that's what makes it fun, though, right? Pigs are fun.
They got the idea. Wait. Okay.
We gave it a quick mow where we were going to put the fencing because the grass can't be too long, because if it touches the fence, it could ground out the fence. It's nice to have that chicken tractor so that way we could put them in there and they could stay in there while we set up their fence. If you don't have extra fences, this is a good way of doing it. Having a mobile chicken coop, it can be dual purpose. The ground is still super hard, so that way mallet is key. Also, we're putting two fences, we're connecting two together to give them more of a space. Kune pigs are pretty gentle. I mean, compared to feeder pigs, I mean, they're kind of like a pet pig, honestly. Not that we're looking for pet pigs, we are not looking for pet pigs, so that's why I'm hoping that these two will produce for us little piglets so we could sell them, and then we could put some in our freezer. So if that doesn't happen, then we might be selling these two. All right, come on, piggies.
Come on out.
New grass. Just put it right here. Hey, pigs.
Go back.
That's it, Elvira. You want rubs? Now that they're occupied, we need to move this coop out and then finish putting up the fence. They might be in here probably for at least 2 weeks, maybe even more, to kind of see how they go. But they're super gentle on the land. They don't root up too much. I don't think they're gonna need their pig shelter for shade because we have so many trees right here. And then honestly, when we had them over there, they didn't even use their pig shelter because of the trees. It's a lot cooler underneath the trees. I'm gonna attach this splitter onto the end here so that way we can have access to a hose. You know, the cows are up there, so this is like the middle where the hose is coming in. If you attach one of these splitters, it's on and off. One of the hoses is still going to the cows up there, and then I could attach another hose on this end so that way we could water the pigs. Then I gotta walk way over here and turn on the water. So that works. Pigs are taken care of. Now we have an empty chicken tractor. So with this one, we're gonna move and split the Cornish crosses that we have. The more bigger Cornish crosses, we're gonna split them up into 2 chicken tractors. These are Cornish crosses and they're about 8 weeks old now. And they are bred not to have hardly any feathers. So if you see them, you might think they look sick or they have some kind of disease, but no. This is the way they are. So that way they'll be easy plucking because their feathers are really easy to pluck. Even more easier than the Red Rangers that we raise. When you buy chicken at the grocery store, these Cornish cross chickens is the breed that you're buying. This is the typical breed that they raise in conventional farming. The only difference here is that I move them on fresh pasture and grass every single day, and I feed them organic feed. They have access to grass, sun, bugs, and the fresh air. That gives them some more room. I need to switch out waters. I'm gonna take this water and then leave that red water in there. I like this setup better for this type of water because I made it higher at some point. I put an extra 2x4 in here. So that way the gravity is more higher and the water will flow down. To finally get 2 chicken tractors for our meat birds split up because we just didn't have, we had more chickens than we had shelters. Hey pigs, are you happy pigs? Are you happy? Chickens are moved, pigs seem happy. All right, so we're out there all morning moving animals, and next thing you know, it's lunchtime. We're having lentil stew. And what's this? Homemade tortillas? Actually, homemade pita breads made out of einkorn, freshly grounded. And Penelope's doing homeschool. All right, Penelope gets to eat with the janitor today. What a treat. Hard to not eat grains when you have this in front of your face. It's hard. Homemade. Like, I try to limit my grains. It's fresh, but when you have this, it's hot. You put butter on it. Oh, forget it. We still have 1 goose and 7 turkeys over there. We're gonna let them out of their coop now that they're a little bit older. I have some extra sheep netting that I'm gonna use to move them out in, and hopefully they won't fly away. I'm gonna clip their wings. I never clipped turkey wings before, but I guess it's pretty much like chicken. Come here. They're fine. Just don't want you guys to fly away on me. These guys are just as old as our Cornish crosses over there, our big ones, which are 8 weeks old. 8-week-old turkey. It's alright. These guys are bronze-breasted turkeys, and they're a heritage breed turkey, a cross between a wild turkey and a domestic turkey. So they take a lot longer to grow, which is typically about 6 months. Better turn this on. I'm curious to see what they'll do. I was really afraid that they will really just jump over this thing and fly away. I hope they don't do that, but it's a possibility. Oh, they're getting out. Okay, so I guess the fence doesn't really affect them. I guess the fence is not really affecting them because the fence is hot. The duck too? Okay, well they're all just walking away now. All right, thanks guys. I guess eventually when the turkeys get bigger, then this net would probably work. They wouldn't be able to fit through that.
The thing is, the trick is to move nice and slow. Nobody's scared. Nobody's scared. There we go. We got it! Woo!
Wow, they're not pigs. That was easy.
Nice and slow. Oh. I think the trick was not to scare them. Like, they didn't feel scared. I was just like floating in the wind.
I think they need the net with the smaller squares. All right, it's the next morning. We ran out of light last night, so let's move out some turkeys now. This netting is a little bit more cumbersome, a little bit harder to move because it has these small netting down below. This is called a shock or knot netting from Premier One. I do like the sound that they make. It's kind of soothing. Not you, Goose. Our guard goose is with them because it'll start honking when there's anybody coming around, when we're coming around, when maybe a hawk's coming around, and hopefully that will scare them. I don't know if it's gonna work. I've heard different stories from different people. Sometimes I feel like they say it works great, having a guard goose. Other times they say it don't work at all. So I guess it's one of those things you just have to try it. They need to graduate to the bigger trough now. If the goose don't work out, then I guess we could always harvest them for Christmas dinner. We're gonna leave this propped up on the bucket so that way they could go in there for some shade for now. I'm gonna run the turkeys in this area I call the desert because it's very depleted. I have not run the chickens in this area yet. It is more flatter,